Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. A video inside of Stampy's lovely world. And today, in this video, I'm going to be joined by Elfa Lee and Ank. Hello guys, how you guys doing? You got my breakfast for me there, Lee. Thank you very much. Num 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 num. I needed that. I had quite a hungry night. I was lying there with my belly rumbling. Anyway, we've got a good fun video for you today. We're going to start off by having a little bit of a contest, a little mini eating contest. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. And then I'm going to be going over to my fun land to build a brand new minigame. And oh, hello, Creeper. Right, no one in the love garden. Everyone stay back. It's all right. I got this. Stay back, Lee. It's all right. You can be my backup, but I'm pretty sure I got this. I'm going to open the door, whack him in the face, and then shut the door again. You ready? Open, whack, shut the door. Jolly good, jolly good. Don't explode. Don't explode. Easy, mate. Is he come back? Is he come back for more, or is he dead? Is he dead? Creeper, are you there? Are you all right, mate? All right, I'm going to sneak round the side door. Ha! Okay, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. I got him. Luckily, I got my absolutely awesome sword, which has got, like, all of the best enchantment stuff on it, so I was absolutely fine. Anyway, today I'm going to be adding someone to the love garden, as I always do, and today I am adding Rebecca Hadlington. And the reason I'm adding her is because she sent me a really awesome picture, which was a drawing of me, Mr. Stampy Cat. Hello, nice to meet you. And yeah, it was a really awesome picture. It was like done in like anime style, kind of like a Japanese cartoon. And it was probably the cutest version of Mr. Stampy Cat I've ever been sent. And for that reason, I decided to say thank you and add her to my love garden. And yeah, if you don't know what my love garden is, by the way, if this is the first video of mine you've seen, it's basically a place where I add a sign and give someone a shout out for some reason. But by the way, if you keep just spamming me and saying, please add me, please add me, please add me, I won't. And look at my dogs go! Look at that! I said, like one little like spider just tapped me on the shoulder, and all of my dogs went mental. Good boys, good boys. Pork chops for everyone. Help yourself to pork chops. Go on. Oh, look at them, they're all getting excited. Have some bones as well. Oh, that was absolutely amazing the way they just all went and charged him down. Right, everyone settle down. Come on, guys. Like, I'm grateful. You were there to save me. I probably wasn't in that much danger from that little Incy-Bincy spider, but I'm glad you were all here to trump to my attention. And it's good to have you all back. I've been missing you guys. If you don't know what's been happening, there's an evil guy called Hit the Target who's been stealing all of my dogs. And I just about managed to get them back in my last video, so they're all back home. So who should I take with me? Who haven't I taken with me, took with me in a long time? I think I'm going to take Gregory Jr. with me. Gregory Jr. is the son of Gregory, haha, go figure, who's actually my first ever dog that I got. And yeah, Gregory Jr. his son, and he normally spends most of his time in my golf course, so for a treat, I'm going to take him with me. Where are you? Come on, Gregory Jr. Are you following me? Are you with me, boy? Oh, he's not getting all camera shy. He's not getting all embarrassed, is he? The thing is, though, because I loved Gregory so much, and he's quite a famous dog now, I think he sometimes gets a bit daunted, you know, as if he's gonna live up to the legacy that his dad set. Will he be able to fit the same paws? And there we go. He loves me. I think he loves Lee more, to be honest. Anyway, you might have noticed over here in front of Stampy's Hot Buns, there's a thing which has emerged, which I built before this video, and what this is the Cake Crunch and Chew Cake Consuming Competition 2013, and that is a sign you don't want to read if you're not very good at pronouncing the letter C. Cake Crunch and Chew Cake Competition of 2013, and basically, you might have heard in one of my last videos, I said that I'm going to add the Employee of the Month, a sign up to Stampy's Hot Buns. And the way I'm going to decide that is by judging the best employee by how much cake they can eat. Because if they can eat a lot of cake, they're obviously very devoted and they properly love cake, and then therefore they are the best employee. So what I'm going to do is, did you see your, look, it stands back a second, Lee. Your trousers have gone a little bit wonky there, mate. I love those weird glitches that happen. Anyway, so yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to have a cake eating competition where they just got one cake, which they need to eat and whoever the first one to eat it is becomes the employee of the month. And what they got to do is try and get their hunger down. I'm going to make them eat some other cakes before we start, so they both have full hunger. And they need to kind of hurt themselves by jumping off this parkour puzzle. I basically added a tower here that they got to try and jump up like this. And oh look, for once I'm actually doing parkour quite well. And then they got to land down on that target to hurt themselves. And they need to sprint around. And there's punching bags they can punch. And in these chests, there's some rotten flesh as well. And when you're poisoned, your hunger goes down even quicker. So what you need to do, guys, if you come in here and just munch on one of these cakes and make sure your hunger's completely full. Let me see you eating. No cheating now. Come on, you two, Ank, eat as much as you can. You got to be honest now. No cheating. You can eat something out of the smiley face bread bin as well if you want. And then when you're both ready, go stand inside of the area. And the rules are you can't kill each other, but you can punch each other. You can't place any blocks that you didn't get from in here. So you can break the punch bags as long as you replace them. Yeah, no killing each other. And that's pretty much it. First person to eat their cake wins. And you got to start in 3, 2, 1, go! Get cake chewing and munching and all sorts. There we go. Looks like Lee's going for the jumping up and down attempt, and Ank's, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's banging up and down over there. They both certainly did look bready. Yes, they are. It looks like Lee's over here very hungry for victory, although in my eyes, I reckon they're both winners, and I think just winning this will be the icing on the cake. Looks like Ank's gone hiding back here. He certainly has risen to the occasion, and he's making this whole affair look like a whole piece of cake, to be honest. They seem to be both going for the same technique, that little bunny hop technique. I think they're kind of sponging ideas off each other in terms of what they got to do, but they better get a move on. Neither of them have eaten any of the cake so far, and Lee's already starting to look a little bit burnt out. I don't like just watching. Oh, Ank, stop. Lee's lagged out. I need to get Lee back in. Right, no more wasting hunger. I need to go invite Lee back into the game, and we'll carry on where we left off. Right, okay, this is probably giving Ank a very small advantage, and oh, I can't invite Lee back in. Once again, the plague of Xbox Live and is plaguing one of my videos. There we go. I've invited him back in. The second he joins, Ank, you're allowed to carry on, okay? Right, go. Back in there, Lee. Go on. He's already jumping. You got to get in the area. There he goes. Jumping through the gate. I want to join in. I want a slice of the action. It looks so much fun. And sorry for all of my half-baked attempts at these bad puns, by the way. I know they're not very punny. Maybe I should just layer off them for a bit. No. Oh, dude, this is absolutely hilarious. It looks like they're both going for the same technique. They're both being a bit boring, to be fair. Neither of them seem to be going to try and poison themselves. Actually, I think Ank did. I think Ank might have had some of the rotten flesh. And neither of them are trying to damage themselves. If you hurt yourselves, guys, if you jump off the tower, that will make your hunger go down quicker. Also, oh look, there's Ank! Ank's just eaten it all! There I was criticising their technique, and he goes and noms it all down. You haven't even touched your cake, Lee. What's wrong with it? I baked that for you. All my blood and sweat's gone into that. That's the tastiest cake there is. He didn't have any of it. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. I'm going to make a sign quickly, and I'm going to put up a sign for Ank. I mean, it was probably a little bit unfair on Lee because he did lag out halfway through. But to be fair, I did say the only rule is the first person to eat their cake wins. So if someone's connection isn't strong enough to stay in, that's just too bad. Right, so let me just write up here. Employee of the month. And maybe I could do this every month, you know, just have a new little competition. And I'm going to embarrass myself by probably spelling this wrong. Oh, I am, aren't I? Employee? That looks kind of right, maybe. I'm very bad at spelling, so don't judge me if that's wrong. Right, employee of month, and I know that's not how you spell the, but I'm making it more gangster, you see. Right, employee of the month. Oh, I spelled of the month. The problem is when I'm typing, writing a sign in a video, I'm always under pressure to write quick, and I write it wrong. Anky Poodles, he won. Well done. That's very impressive. You both had good technique, but I guess eventually Ank was the person who came out on top. There we go. I'll take a little picture of you here. There we go. You can put that up on your wall. I'll send you a picture of that, and you can put that up on your wall. And where are you, Lee? Are you being a good Lee? So what's he said? No way he could have not had full health. Oh, come on. You got to trust him. I saw him nomming a cake. How much did you have left then? Come on, eat the cake now. Can you eat it? Or are we sad? Let's see how much you can eat. Surely you got to be able to eat it now. Is that it gone? He still can't eat it all. I don't know, maybe he just had better technique. I think he might have been doing some research on a Minecraft wiki to find out how to get your hunger down quicker. I know there is certain things you can do, like swimming and all sorts, that allows your hunger to go down quicker. Like destroying blocks and all sorts does it. But apparently the best way to get your hunger down is by sprint jumping. If you like jump around sprinting, apparently your hunger goes right down. And Gregory Jr., will you please get out the way, doggy? Come on. If you get out the way, I'll give you a present. There we go. The second I mention some sort of reward... Oh, he's come back. He's pushing me. Go on, right. You go first, then. You go first, Gregory Jr., and I'm going to follow behind you. Right, push me that back, Hank, and I'm going to go and chase after him. It's getting dark already. We've done nothing this video. We've got to go over to the Funland yet and start building my new game, and we've done nothing. While I'm on my way over there, I'm probably going to explain what it is we're going to be building. And it's what I mentioned in the last video, which is a... Oh, got to be careful now. Go on. Don't hurt him. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a a pig racing maze mini-game thing. And oh, come on, Lee. Just because you lost the race doesn't mean you need to block the entire minecart track. Right, okay, I'm going to get to the power rail. Go and get off the track. Come on. Oh, sorry, Hank, I didn't mean to block you. To be fair, I got blocked by Lee. Come on, off the track. We got stuff to get done. We got things to build. You can't mope around for the entire video and take it out on us. Yeah, anyway, what it's going to be is a pig race game thing where there's going to be someone sitting on a pig on like a saddle, and then there's going to be their teammate holding wheat, and they got to guide them through the floor, and they need to go into the other person's base and steal a couple levers from some chests, and then they've got to get it back to their base, and then they put the levers down and pull a lever, and it will make like a note block play or some lights flash on or something along those lines. And this will all make sense once I've started building it. I know me explaining it now, it probably doesn't make all that much sense to you, but trust me, once you see it, it will all kind of work out. And I've actually come up with a little plan. I've got a little picture, or where I've sort of worked out how the maze will be. So I basically just need to replicate that here now, and then hopefully it will look okay. That's the plan anyway. And there's going to be all sorts of other things you can do, like you can throw like snowballs at each other's pigs to try and knock them out of place, and you can actually use swiftness potions to try and make your pig go quicker, and all sorts of added elements like that. So it should be quite good fun. I'm really looking forward to playing this one, and I know whenever I start a new project, I'm always really enthusiastic about it. Like whatever I'm building at the time is always the most exciting thing. And oh look, hey, there's a little baby moose up there. And oh look, there's a skeleton on the ugly duckling beak over there. And go away, zombie. You're gonna die anyway. Might as well speed it along. And what this board here is basically a board of ideas, and these are some ideas that I've got for future rides and mini games and stuff, but I don't want to focus on them too much because that's all stuff for the future. I basically just keep coming up with ideas like too quickly, and I don't actually have time to build them all, so I just thought I'd write them all down. And are you going to mope for the entire video, Lee? Should I try cheering them up? What would you like? I give you something to eat. I give you a fish? Is that going to cheer him up? They're like golden apples. That's got to cheer him up. I've never seen an unhappy person when they've got golden apples. Has that made you happier, Lee? No, not really. Oh, yes, there we go. It's just cheered him up. There we go. Much better. And anyway, this is the pit. This is where we're going to be building. So the maze is going to be built above this pit. So people can go underneath, and that's where they guide them. And because this is all built over a lake, we had to kind of drain this entire area, and it took ages. And no, I didn't mean to fall down then. I think at some point I'm going to build a ladder so I can get easily up and out of here, because I can imagine myself falling down there a lot. And so the way this is going to work is there's going to be two teams. There's going to be the red team and the blue team, and they're going to be a pair each. And each half of this is going to be exactly symmetrical. You see like these blocks of stone here, that isn't me trying to recreate Stonehenge or anything, that's marking the exact middle of this area. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build one half now, and then the other half's going to be like exactly the same. So while I'm building one half, if my Minecraft helpers wouldn't mind, they could start doing the other half, and then hopefully the majority of it will be done by the end of this video. I plan to get like the whole maze bit done, but we spent so long playing around and eating cake and getting over here in our minecarts and going to bed and stuff. We don't actually have that much time to build, but I'd like to get at least enough done so you can kind of have a good idea what it's going to look like. So if I start building this side, guys, and you just copy me and build it on the other side, because if we're trying to all build directly next to each other, it generally gets a little bit confusing and we all start getting in each other's ways and stuff. So yeah, if I build this side, Lee, and then if you go and start helping out building the other side, yeah, then otherwise we're going to get confused, because I've already got confused now with how it's supposed to be, because it's all filled in here. And so what it's going to be is there's going to be a base here on either side, and then in each corner there's going to be a chest which has the leather in, and there's going to be like a few different routes that you can take your pig, and some are going to be more direct and give you a chance to get things like snowballs and stuff, like I said before. But there'll be obstacles. There'll be like little areas where there'll be like little dips of water, or there'll be, I don't know, like maybe a little barrier that's going to keep going up and down, you know, just to make it a bit more exciting and challenging for everyone. So yeah, it should be pretty good. And sorry that I'm probably explaining this really badly, and what I'm building, the chances are makes very little sense to you. But I promise you, once this is all finished, it will all make perfect sense and might actually be quite good fun, because it's quite simple. Because I didn't know at first that pigs actually follow you through the floor. Like if you're holding wheat, animals follow you even if they can't actually see you. They follow you through blocks and from quite a distance as well. So once I found that out, I knew I had to build some sort of game along these lines, and hopefully I'm doing it right. I've got a little picture in front of me that I'm trying to copy, and it doesn't matter if it's exactly the same as what I planned earlier, but as long as it's exactly the same on both sides, it should be okay. So what it's going to be is the paths are going to be red on this side and then blue on the other side, and then this black wall in the middle is going to have fences on, so you're going to be able to see across the entire maze and sort of see where the other person's pig is. And then there's just going to be like the little fences on top, so you can't actually go across anywhere. And yeah, this is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And there's also going to be the added tactic of being able to kind of grief the other player, because you're both going to be down low there and you're both going to have wheat. You could go to the other person's pig and like try and muck them up, like try and get their pig to follow you. But of course, because this floor's here, you're not going to be able to see anything. It's going to be played with gamer tags off, so you're going to have to really talk to the person on the pig, and they're going to have to kind of guide you to tell you where you've got to go. And so hopefully, I know I've spent like the past like 5 minutes or so trying to explain this game, so hopefully after this explanation it does kind of make sense to you. I just want to try and get as much of it done so you can actually see what it is going to look like. So it's all going to lead to a like a courtyard in the middle, which is going to be like a bit more of an open area, and I'm actually going to have a glass floor there, so that'll be like the only part in the maze where you can actually sort of look up and see your player's pig and stuff, because apart from that you're going to be completely reliant on the other person to guide you. And it looks like they're making pretty good progress over there. They started way after me and they're already taking over me, but to be fair, I'm trying to speak at the same time. You don't know how hard it is to try and count blocks in your head while trying to talk about something else. It's like honestly the most difficult thing to do in the world when you're trying to build something quite exact while commentating at the same time. And I think I'm doing this a bit wrong here. Right, so I'm looking at my picture and it leads to a little courtyard here, and then no, I think this might be right, and then this bit goes forward here to another 2 blocks. Like each pathway is just going to be 2 blocks in length, and when sort of designing how the maze is going to be and stuff, like the biggest challenge was making it so it all just fits in perfectly. I didn't want like any wasted space, so it took quite a while just sort of planning the maze so it all fits in and will look quite good and sort of be quite fancy, but actually play quite well and be a balanced game. And I knew I was going to fall down the pit. I knew I was going to fall down the pit at some point. And yeah, so for the end of the game, you're going to have to get your 2 levers, and for the moment I thought about doing it so once you put them down, it will push some glowstone up, which will kind of light up so everyone will see. But in an update which is coming out soon, they're actually going to be adding redstone lanterns, which are a bit like glowstone, but they look a bit nicer, and they can just be activated, so you can just send a current of redstone to them, and they'll just light up. So I could do it so it will light up the outside of the arena, and yeah, then that would just be an easier way to do it. Maybe make a note block play at the same time or something like that. But yeah, I'm making pretty good progress here. This is almost how it's going to be. All we need to do is make sure these sides link up and do look exactly the same, and build the little courtyard in the middle, and then we'll be laughing. Then we'll get it sorted. To be honest, kind of amazed how much progress we made, considering how unproductive we were at the beginning of the video. I don't care though. I had such a laugh having that little cake competition. And yeah, when I was saying all of those awful cake bad pun jokes, I did actually have a list of them. I didn't even come up with them on the from the top of my head. I actually planned them from before the video, which probably makes it a little bit worse that the jokes were that bad and they weren't even spontaneous. I actually planned them. But yeah, here we go. This is how one half is gonna be. So once the other half links up, you'll probably be able to see how it is. I'm just gonna make a load of chests here and shove these all down. And these are going to be where all of the levers are going to be. So there's going to be a chest here. This is going to be where the pig will start. And there'll be some sort of barrier here blocked off with like some pistons. And then when you press like a lever, it will all open up. So there'll be another chest here. And then it'll be the same on the other side. And then this bit here, this is where all the obstacles are going to be. Like on this straight stretch here, there's going to be like dips and bits that go up and down and all sorts. So up until this point, it's all going to be red. And do I have any blue wool on me? There we go, I got a bit. Yeah, so from here, it's going to cross over. And this is where like they both meet. And so there's going to be like a little corridor going down here. Oh, that's the wrong colour, isn't it? Yeah, a little corridor going down here, which is going to be like half blue and half red. So it's quite a cool like meeting point where like the two bases meet together. And this is when it's going to be fun as well, drawing that bit, because that's when everyone's going to be battling for space, you know, and this is when, like, the pigs are going to be following the wrong person downstairs and stuff. That's going to be where it's going to be all funny. And then this bit here is going to be a courtyard, and I do actually have some glass on me, so that middle bit's going to be glass. There'll be an outer ring here, which will all be red, and then it will be blue on the other side, and then it will meet in the middle about there, and then this middle section here is all going to be glass. And so this is just quite a cool bit where you can like look up and down and see each other's pigs and actually see what the other person's doing. And it's so almost done now. I can't believe the progress we made in this video after that like absolutely awful start that we made. And I think this all lines up right. Hopefully we've got it completely right. I think we have. I think this all lines up perfectly. So this place here is where the other chests are going to be. So there's going to be a double chest. Oh, there we go. A double chest there and a double chest there. So in these chests, there's going to be all like snowballs and swiftness potions and stuff. And this is entirely how it's going to be. I can't believe we got this completely finished. So what I'm going to do is in the next video, I'm going to add in all of the fences and stuff. And add in like all of the redstone stuff. And then hopefully, by the video after that, we can actually play this game. And it will probably make sense to you in terms of what we're doing. Sadly though, we have just about run out of time in this video. So I just want to say thank you to Lee and Ank for joining in with my silly cake games. As well as making amazing progress building this game. And thank you for watching. Bye!